Mr. Chair, Jim Konish, thank you for your service. For decades, Alachua County has mismanaged its relationship with GRU and failed to protect us. This began by allowing GRU and other utilities to enter the county right-of-ways without franchise agreements. Your father and his colleagues in the 90s were sold a pig in a poke by some attorneys who said you could just slap a privilege fee on and fix this debacle. The Supreme Court ruled otherwise. So you get no franchise fees. You have no franchise agreements. They're freeloading in your right-of-ways. You are paying millions of dollars for GRU outdoor lighting. I'm not talking about street lighting. I'm not talking about signal lighting. I'm talking about lighting on your property, poles and light fixtures that are owned by GRU. You and everyone else are the victims of racketeering, and let me explain why. GRU is renting you a pole. They're raising the rent every year. They're renting you a light fixture. They're raising the rent every year. Many of those light fixtures are inefficient, non-LED light fixtures, which is not Kool-Aid for our green commissioners. The electricity is being billed at a nosebleed rate when there is a middle of the night rate that is 1/3 as high. Now, for our clerk, I had the privilege of working with someone in his office who enlightened me to the fact that the gross receipts tax, which is only supposed to be on the electricity, is being slapped on the rental of the outdoor light fixtures. If you are exempt from sales tax, this misapplication of the tax is refundable, and there would be staggering amounts of money coming back to the county from the state. But there's a downside. The surcharges and the utility tax, which both the city and the county collect, is applied to the gross receipts tax. So if the gross receipts tax is wrong, the utility tax is wrong. So what may come in may go right back out, but it will be a quagmire of epic proportions. And of course, all GRU outdoor lighting victims are being treated identically. I have requested a technical assistance advisement from the Florida Department of Revenue in regard to this clear misapplication of the gross receipts tax. I'm not going to go into intricacies because my time is up. What I recommend that you do is condemn all the GRU facilities on your property, pay them what it's worth, factoring in how much you've been overcharged, because they've already recovered their investment on a lot of this stuff. Okay. Condemn it, seize it, put on efficient fixtures, and by the way, they're feeding from your side of the meter and they're estimating it. Don't trust them. May I give this to the clerk so he's aware of this?
Yes, sir. Yeah, okay, Commissioner Barley.
So we referred this item to staff 3 months ago, maybe 4 months ago, if we learned anything about it.
Mr. Chair, we provided a report back a couple of months ago, I believe, and there are some new accusations, I'm sure, that aren't covered in that report, but we can go back and look those up. Specifically, the gross receipt tax, I'd like the chance to research that. That's the first time we've heard about that.
And the issue of renting light space?
Mm-hmm. We do rent the infrastructure from GRU, and then they maintain it for us, and then we pay the bill. They did come to us, or we went to them, I don't remember which, about changing lights over to LED lights. Specifically, the first lot we were going to do was the Sheriff's Department lot to move it to LED lights. And the bill actually went up, which was kind of astounding to me because the electricity for an LED is a lot less used than a high-pressure sodium light. Which sent us kind of on a search for, is there a different way to do this? So Mr. Konish does make some excellent points. One of the things we're researching right now at the direction of the manager is to bring these things in-house and and basically own them outright on our side and
Seems to be the
contract.
main point, so,
Yeah.
maybe.
I would like a copy of the report. I have a pending public records request. I don't want 16,000 emails. I want what I'm entitled to, and I'm sure Madam County Manager is going to be able to do that. Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't want to take up too much time with